Hey gamers, today we have our Blissful Eternities booster box here, and we're gonna just go straight into cracking it open. Once I figure out how to get this plastic off of the box, struggling here a little bit. If you haven't noticed already, I am pre or post recording this audio. There was a bit of a hiccup with the audio getting all robotic on me when I was recording this in the first place. So sorry for that. But why am I apologizing? You're never going to hear that. So yeah, we're going to go straight into opening these packs. Here's the empty box. Gonna leave it off to the side. And we're going to jump right into opening these three stacks of cards from the box. We're probably gonna adjust this so that the packs are in the frame. Just put in one giant pack. Um, there we go. Cool. And we're gonna be opening our first pack here. All right. So there are 18 packs in this box, I believe. We're just straight up opening this first pack with all these comments that we've seen before. We had Clive, Chally, Geomancer, Arnea, Ferris, Chloe, Celeste. We have this Luso that I've never seen before. Basically, you search for up to three category FFTA2 forwards of cost 6 or less and play them onto the field. So you can get old school Opus 5, Alula, and Adele because those are both 3 costs. And you play them onto the field if you'd like. Or you just get some backups that are super cheap. You get like 3 backups and just color set yourself. You know, this is a I don't know. I think this is a pretty fun card to try out. But if you get a modded and you're paying like from hand for the 8 cost CP, well, have fun. Have fun losing the game. But if you can pull it off and there's no response, fantastic. You can get this like attack phase auto ability, where basically if you control like 4 or more different colors on the field, like among your characters, you can choose a FFTA2 forward and give it haste. So seems like a fun card. We have the Kelger, Porum, Great Marlboro, and we're moving on. We've seen most of these cards already from the first 2, I guess, pre-release kit videos that I've recorded. So if you haven't seen them yet, go watch it. We have, all these comments once again. Toneberry, Prompto, Ninja. We keep on getting this Hugo, but never the Titan 16, which I'm upset about, honestly. We have this Chimera. I don't think I've seen this one either. Um, so Chimera and Crayclaw, both are monsters. You need 5 backups in order for them to be forwards. The Chimera on entry, it does 7k to a forward, and in Crayclaw, it does 5k to a forward. But if your opponent has 2 cards or less, it does 8k instead. So they're kind of similar. And then we have Arden, which is hard to kill, if I recall. Yeah. So we got the Goblin, we have the Coral, we have the CISO, and we have me liking to straighten out my stacks here because it gets a little too messy once there's like a lot of cards in them. We have Beastmaster, Tyro's good, his Dancer's okay, we have Lon, we have Coral once again, and we have Shadow, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. Jack Garland, Wool, and X Stuff. Alright. So, next we have our next pack. Sibrain, Samurai, Seer, Billy. We have this Gargoyle. We have Yuna, which is good art, but pretty expensive for what she does, but it's not bad. And then we have a foil Tidus. So I pulled this in my pre-release kit when I was at the pre-release tournament. Great card. We pulled the full art in one of our pre-release kits in the videos that I recorded. You can check that out. Great pull. And then we have our, reprint if it's 16, our Seymour LB, and our Elsa. Next we got Cryo, Onion Knight. We got a Joshua. We got a Koru Moru, Chaos, Bomb, a Riken, another Chloe. And we have Jed. I don't know how I feel about these Stranger of Paradise cards. They seem okay. Not too thrilled. But they're forwards in the set. It's whatever. And we have Benedicta. Still haven't seen the Garuda, I don't think. So most of my cards that I'll be getting will be coming from one of my friends because he's going to provide me with a full set of non-foils from this. Because he's going to get a master case and usually he has a lot of extra non-foils and foils. And so usually I just pay for a full set of non-foils just because that allows me to play the game, and I typically don't have to buy cards here. Look, and we put a foil Shiva card. We put the full art earlier and in a previous video, but as you can tell, you can't really see Garnet in this, so I really appreciate the full art because then we can see Garnet in the card, even though this is a card focusing on Shiva. We got another Vincent, Wool, and Rain. Then we got Astos. So yeah. So with all these cards that I'm pulling in these videos, they're pretty much bulk for me, except for the foils and full arts. So I might build pauper decks for new players that want to start the game, or I don't know. I'm not really too sure what else to do with the bulk here. But anyone that's missing cards in their sets, I'm definitely happy to do trades or just get them out for free to help them complete their sets. Because not everyone's fortunate like me to know someone that is willing to sell, their non-foil bulk for a reasonable price. Or I don't know if it's reasonable, but I mean it's reasonable for me because it's it's coming from a friend. But it's I don't know, for those that can't afford cards in bulk like that, or just a full set of cards like that, it might not be it may not be cheap. I mean it's still in the hundreds of dollars, so that's not cheap for some people. But most people that are playing this game are in their mid-20s and after. So you should be making good money by then, hopefully, or at least reasonable money to afford this. But I'm not trying to judge anyone here. I'm just saying, cards are not cheap. So, anyways, we have all these comments. We keep on seeing the spares. As we got the Lenas in this booster set. See, we got a foil Lena here. It goes with the Ferris. They connect too, I believe. And then we have Tifa. I think we're supposed to have a cloud card too, and a mono cloud card. Not too sure. There should be a Barret as well. How can we never see any mono Barrets? What's up with that? I feel like feel like the game, or I don't know. Not I'm trying to judge a mono here, but maybe there's a reason why we're not seeing any mono art Barrets. Unfortunately. All right, our first Sephiroth, I think. I'm not too sure if it's our first that we've pulled, but it's a card that does things. Let's see, Sephiroth, uh, you own that are removed from the game. Cost required to cast Sephiroth is reduced by 3. Okay, so if you have any Sephiroth that are removed in the game, he becomes cheaper, so he becomes a 2 cost. Has haste for a strike, enters the field, choose a character you control, remove it from the game. If you do so, draw 2 cards. And then he has S, basically just, break it forward. 5 costs, 9k. Not a soldier. He's a war hero, so can't put him. I mean, you can put him in a soldier deck if you wanted still, but won't synergize as well. We have Zazat, Aerith, Sea Lion. I do like that Sea Lion. Seems pretty solid. I mean, you could search up the witch and then play the witch and then get a draw. Pretty cool. Chadley, Kane, new Kane for jumping decks. It's not terrible. I mean, 5 costs kills it 3 or less. Maybe. Geomancer, we have Gladiolus, Chloe, Sid Reigns. I do like Sid Reigns. And we have this Knight Crystal backup. And we have Barnabas. Still no Odins. We have Seymour LB and Wool. Open the next pack. Orco Crystal backup. We have whatever that was, Gladiator, I think. And Jill, Soldier, Gladiolus, Ninja, Rain, Bartz, Omega Weapons, another Sea Lion, and Windrake. Windrake's pretty solid. Here, I forgot to mention about that Sid Highwind that we saw earlier. That was in foil. It was a 7 cost. Yeah, play 1 category. 7 4 cost or less from your hand onto the field, and then when a category 7 4 other than Sid Highwind enters the field, you draw a card. So it's okay. So still haven't seen any cool cards that we've pulled yet from the set. But we'll get there. Get the new Clive, the Seer, Coral, Toneberry, Arman. Oh, here we go. Here's a cool one. So this set has this Noir Cloud foil. Pull rate for this, I heard, was the same as pulling any full art. So chances are you're gonna get this card. I think it's supposed to fill in the crystal slot. So, I mean, I'm glad it. I'm glad it fills the crystal slot because now we have something playable and it doesn't feel like we've lost any value from our packs. Because the crystals are not playable, and I mean they're cool, they're fun to have, but what are we gonna do with it? Not everyone uses them as like crystal tokens, you know. So this cloud is a nice replacement for them. I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's a good card, but as a card to pull, like it kind of devalues the whole like noir, like promo set that they had. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. It's like that set becomes less valuable because this cloud now exists, and I don't know how much this cloud is going for. It doesn't seem like it'll be worth much. Maybe $10. I don't know, but it was a cool pull. It's a cool pull. You know, not hating that pull. I do want one that's like loose like that because I still have mine within its little booklet thing in the noir set. So having this loose cloud is pretty nice, and it's a very strong card. Yeah, this Bahamut. This Bahamut's pretty good. Um, I don't know if I would run a three of this 6 drop Bahamut. Like he does some pretty cool things. You can only use Bahamut on your turn. Choose forward, deal 10,000 damage when it's put from when it's put from the field to the break zone. It deals your opponent 1 point of damage. I think that's what it says. Shoot, kind of need to review that card. Yeah. So if your opponent has received 5 points of damage or less, then it deals a point of damage to your opponent. So you can get them for 6 points of damage, and if this Bahamut killed something that's blocking your way, well then cool. Now you can swing in for game. You know. Very busted in sealed draft though. If you pull that card, basically it just like auto wins the game for you. Um, yeah, so good card. 1 off or 2 off would be good. 3 off is a little cope, I feel like. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can play MIDI, play it in an FFL deck. Ooh, here we go. We got this full art Ramu. There's no Ico or Garnet in the image though that I could tell, but it's still really cool. I do like the art style. Want to collect all of these category 9 summons in this art style. I believe the artist is named Yuya Ishihata. So yeah, the artist did a really great job. I want them all. So yeah, great poll. We got 2 more packs. Who knows if we're gonna get more full arts in these last 2 packs? Oh yeah, we gotta finish this pack up. So we got Roche. He's a soldier. I don't think he's as good as the lightning one, where you could play him for free if you wanted to. Hugo, and then we have Lucille. Right, 2 more packs to go. We got a Chocobo. We got Brassica's Final Aeon. We have another Lena. Kane. We got Gargoyle. We got this guy. I can never pronounce this guy's name. It's here I go once again trying Dorgor Gang. Dorgor Gang. Astos, and we have Mugo Trio. 1 drop summon. Choose forward, deal 2,000 damage for each forward you control. If you don't know these little Mugos, they're from the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game. They have a annoying mini game or quest that you can do. It's where you got to collect these different Mugos, gather them up. They will be aggressive towards you, and so I don't know if this effect kind of is carried over from the game. It's kind of is. I mean, you're counting up forward, so it's kind of like you're counting up the Mugos, gathering them to do a good amount of damage. I think that's the theme they were going with here. I'm not 100% sure, but it's an idea. I mean, that's a fun way to look at it. But I think if they're gonna follow the theme with these Mugo Trio, um, yeah, they could do better. All right, so let's see. We got the Wall in Fire. We have the Shiva reprint, and then we got the Jesse for the last few cards of that pack. And here's our final pack. Um, just gonna clean up here a little bit. And then, yep, here we go. We got Ignis, Jill, Dragoon, Oracle, Yuna, Soldier, FFTA, Knight. Toneberry's our foil. And then we got Torgo. And we have Quina. Yeah, I totally forgot I had Toneberry as our foil, so this Quina is not a foil. And then we got our Palom. And our last card is Miku. So Mika. So that's it for that. We got two full arts. One of them is the Noir Cloud, which is cool. And we got the Ramu full art. No freaking Odin's arc is the only dark card that we ever see. Crazy. Yeah. And then we have our what we don't have any light cards in this booster box. I mean, what is going on? Well, I mean, Cloud is a light card, I guess. If you don't know, this Cloud, he searches for a Category 7 character, and you add it from hand, then you pay 3, and I think you have to, like, do something. Oh yeah, remove 7 cards from your deck in order to break a forward. So, it used to be a really fun aggression type of deck, where it focuses around this one Cloud, but, yeah, I don't think it's that good anymore. But it's a nice looking Noir card for everyone to have. We'll probably get more in the next few sets. So, like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. I'll catch you guys next time. And sorry about this audio, issue. I tried testing, I swear. Anyways, bye.